Hello, my name is Solange Harriet. Today I'll be presenting my thesis proposal on overcoming barriers to services for human trafficking victims in Georgia. The United States Agency for International Development 2015 statistics reveals that the human trafficking industry generates $32 billion in yearly profits. There are 27 million victims of human trafficking across the world. There are about 17,500 victims trafficked into the US annually. Some people believe that human trafficking is not an issue because they think that other adults who are part of this crime are not victims, but they are consenting. Others believe that the sex industry is a legitimate and necessary industry where the women are merchandise to be bought and sold. Imagine that you're Kate, an American citizen, or Lamine, a foreign national. You're young, poor, and seeking employment. You are referred to someone by a family member or close friend. You contact the individual concerning employment. You receive an offer with sure signs that the new employment will improve your financial situation. You show up for the interview, and for the next 3 years, you are physically, mentally, and emotionally abused and forced into sex trafficking, with the threat of losing your life or the lives of your loved ones. You are enslaved for years. This is modern-day slavery. This is Kate or Lamine's reality. Kate and Lamine wants to reclaim their basic human rights of liberty and freedom. How can they get help? In my research, I will survey survivors such as Kate and Lamine who are receiving or receive services from nonprofit agencies to gain a greater understanding of the barriers that survivors face when trying to get assistance to integrate into society. I will also interview agency personnel who provide assistance to these survivors. To complete the study, I will review documents of the Trafficking Victims Protection Act to compare it with the Georgia statutes on human trafficking. I would like to answer 4 specific research questions. What services and resources are available for human trafficking victims in Georgia? What services and resources are needed to assist human trafficking survivors? What are the barriers that prevent victims from receiving or seeking services? What are the programs or initiatives in place to support the state statutes for human trafficking victims in Georgia? I would address 3 primary areas of concern: available services, victims' needs, and barriers to obtaining services. My study is premised on the idea that if there were more or better resources for survivors, it could increase their involvement in their traffickers' arrests and prosecutions and may result in a reduction in human trafficking. In addition, appropriate state laws mandating assistance for the victims could result in adequate comprehensive assistance for victims. My aim is to help change legislation and provide better programs and assistance to help create a new reality for survivors such as Kate and Lamine.